Hello everyone, Crystalline here. Welcome to my channel, Tune Into Love. Thank you for joining me for another Pick a Card reading. Take a moment to just tune in. This message came through as, what is attractive about you? So take a moment to just breathe, tune into your intuition, your feelings, whatever pile's calling you. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Always trust your inner guidance, your intuition. This pick a card is about your attractive qualities, what truly is attractive about you, and how we show up in the world is so important to what it is we're manifesting. And so it all begins within, and it all begins with recognizing and becoming aware of, what is attractive about us. What is it that we find attractive about ourselves, and strengthening those qualities, focusing on those qualities, growing and nurturing those qualities, so that you can live your authentic, energetic life in, alignment with your desires, your people, the right people, right? So this is a message in terms of your unique, amazing, one-of-a-kind, attractive qualities that are what attract to you, what you desire. So we want to amplify these attractive qualities within ourselves. We want to become very aware of them. And as we do, we begin to feel more authentic in our own skin. We begin to really enjoy our lives and everything that we're doing. So let's just get into it. Thank you all for tuning in, for being you, amazing, beautiful heart and souls. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I will put timestamps in the comments below. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share the videos. I truly appreciate that. And connect with me on my social media and my Patreon. I would be so delighted. So with that, let's just get into it. We'll start with group number 1. All right, group number 1. So how are all of you amazing, wonderful heart and souls? Let's find out what is attractive about you. Cornucopia, number 11. What are your most attractive qualities? I'm going to lay the cards out here so I can feel the story here. The story of you. How do I feel when I trust? So we've got the number 11, Cornucopia, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. We have Let Two Become One, the number 24. Winter Solstice, Reflection. Partnership, number 32. Follow Your Heart, St. Francis. Shagai, Fragmented. You're All I've Ever Wanted, from Mystic Moon, Twin Flame Messages. Talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited messages arrive, text, call, emails. Breathe. And the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, you're very much a lover. You're romantic. You're a wonderful partner. You really truly enjoy being with a partner, someone that you trust, someone who is your best friend, your other half, your confidant, even your partner in crime, if you want to call them that. However, it's all very rooted in love and trust and loyalty. You're very, you're someone who isn't afraid to reflect and go over your life, and you find the gratitude in everything. You find the wisdom. You focus on the wisdom. You focus on the partnership, the communication, the loyalty, the trust. I feel like you've been through some challenges in your life that really asked you or required you or in some way intuitively guided you to show up and be the partner, like be the example, be the one who communicates and talks and is, it's like you don't shy away. You see people, you love people, and you're willing to go the distance. You are someone who, it's like when you're with the person, you are all they've ever wanted, and you feel the same way. That's very attractive about you. You're someone who's very committed to the people you love. You're very committed to your own life. You're very committed to co-creation and resolving, any sort of disagreements or disharmony that may present itself in any sort of relationship. Like, you're very focused on the greater good. There's always a better way. And I feel like there's this energy here with you and the ancestors. There's a recognition here to the more ancient energies of the earth, the energies of trust. Like, you're very trustworthy. You're someone who's very connected to their heart. And you're not afraid to it's like you're someone who sees beyond the surface, right? You don't necessarily judge a book by its cover. I feel like you're very connected to the elements of the earth. There's something here about being a very attractive co-creator. You're wanted not just from a very special person or people. It's like the earth wants you. The earth is with you. You have a very beautiful way of being able to empathize or feel or put yourself in someone else's shoes and truly, like, focus in on a solution that works for them. It's not necessarily, it's like there's not one right way to solve anything. It's more personal. Like, it's like you're able to feel into other people's perspectives and actually formulate, like, it's like a solution or a resolution, or you're shown, the cornucopia. It's like you're shown the end result. If everyone could be in their, their full inspired energy, it's like you're being guided to as well. I guess there's something here about, like, healing tools or healing modalities or ways you have of communicating. There's something here about your history and your past and the experiences you've been through. Your energy is very attractive to those who, it's like you're a friend. Right before I got on this message, I was playing my piano, and I always play, you've got a friend. Like, it's just like one of my little things. And, we all experience sorrow. We all experience grief. We all experience pain at some point in our lives, or one point or another. And I feel like you're someone who has overcome some very difficult things, and you have a lot of wisdom to share. You have a lot of you've done healing practices, so it's like you have expertise. You have this beautiful, just intuitive, you're a partner. You're just a true partner. It's very attractive about you. And you take time to reflect and really value the quality of energy in a true friendship, a true partnership. It's strengthening, your commitments and loyalties. You're a very good partner to yourself. So it may be too that, this is a reflection of how you are perceived by others, and also wanting you to see, for yourself, perceiving yourself as your own best friend, recognizing that you are, it's so romantic. There's such an intimate feeling here of who you are and what you're attracting into your reality. The breathe card here, it's like, as you breathe, every breath you take is like this cornucopia. The earth feels you as this quality energy. It's like when you're feeling blue, it's pure. Your emotions are very pure. You recognize when you're not feeling quite right, and you trust your heart, and you choose to reflect and take stock of the entire, the bigger picture, instead of just the one little thing at a time. And I feel like you're such a beautiful inspiration for others, especially others who are having conflict or feeling any sort of lack or limited thinking or thoughts, or having financial issues or struggles. Like, you're someone who's been there, and it's probably been a journey of really learning how to trust yourself. How do I feel when I trust? Why can I trust? How have I changed from protecting myself to trusting the way my life unfolds? So through your own experiences and your own, excuse me, your own challenges, you've really come into this beautiful, loving nurturing energy within yourself. You've found the cornucopia within. You've really had to follow your heart at times when there probably wasn't any clear answers or way to go, and you know, you had to embrace following your heart. So your energy is so rare in a sense that, you know, when we come into this clarity of ourselves and we accept the all, right? The good, the bad, and the ugly, the happiness, the joy, the death, the grief, the sadness, you know, the joy. It's like there's this balance that you recognize, and it's so attractive in so many ways. And because of that, too, you know, it's also required this refining process for you to really establish healthy boundaries for yourself, meditation practices, co creation, like really feeling that intimate connection with another, whether it's just in your own personal relationship or if it's co creating finances. Like, it's helped you expand. So, you know, being a wonderful loyal partnership, being someone who can even coach others in terms of relationships, sharing the wisdom that you're really great at talking, communicating. You're very easy to listen to. You're very, like, people feel trust. They feel they can trust you. They can open up. They can be vulnerable with you. They can share things from their past, or, you know, certain things that maybe have destroyed them in the past, and you don't judge them. Like, there's this energy here of wisdom and just recognizing the infinite being within all. So this is absolutely beautiful. You are an absolutely amazing, wonderful soul, attracting so much beautiful love and abundance into your life and relationships that you really enjoy. You enjoy the conversation, the activities. I shouldn't say conversation. You enjoy talking and exploring and discovering new topics and new ideas and expanding your consciousness. And I feel like you're really attracting partners into your life in many ways. It could be a very special person just for you, right? That you're attracting into your reality. Let two become one. It's like your other half is you, right? So, and the number 11, this is a very beautiful, beautiful affirmation to whatever you're feeling inside when it comes to feeling attractive and what you're attracting, because you're attracting a very similar type of person into your reality, although I feel you're very complementary. You know, there's no, you both approach disagreements or disharmony or disses in any way in the same with the same mindset. Your mindset's very similar and shared, and you take time to reflect and to question things. And you know, it's the talking. There's a lot, there's awaited messages and texting, and there's a lot of communication that is being felt. Like, I feel a lot of communication really coming through, even, and it's like through the times of maybe feeling like there wasn't someone to talk to at certain times in your life. It's like there's this energy of gratitude for the value of the simplicity, right? Of just being intimately connected with another, and how that connection expands into everything, the whole world. It's prosperity, it's abundance, it's cornucopia. Cornucopia is like so beyond prosperity and abundance to me. Cornucopia is like all the, you know, energies of life, the life force energy, the wealth, the health, the joy, the happiness. And, you know, even in the forest where everything feels so, you know, pure, alkaline, there are still, you know, things within the forest that could be perceived as, you know, not as pleasant. However, when you're truly immersed in the energy, it's all one. You know, we cannot have all of this without all the little bugs and all the little things that help everything grow, the nutrients in the soil, the worms, all of it. So it's like there's this wonderful shift, especially here with the fives. Through your challenges, you chose to rise to the occasion of your life. You chose to embrace the cornucopia, the life force energy. And that in itself is so attractive. It's such an attractive quality to really feel the empowered energy. You're an inspiration. You're somebody who walks their talk. And you're an amazing partner. Like you're a catch. Like, if they can catch you, it's not even like a chaser runner. Like, there's such a dynamic here that you're moving. It's like all the past limited thinking, the drama, it's almost like high school mentality, completely now attracting in like the mature real life stuff. Like it's like you're so beyond the superficial type of human energy that we get stuck into when we're younger, right? It's like I don't even know how to explain it, because it's like the past energy is not even relevant anymore. It's relevant only in terms that it's served you to have clarity and to really truly get to know yourself in a way that you never would have. And I feel this partnership here that is so complementary, and it's like the two of you coming together, or even in co-creation, like whoever you're connected to, it's like you're attracting each other. You're attracting each other in such beautiful ways, and it's not like the traditional type of ways that we would think of or that we were taught as growing up. So you're a leader in a sense. You're somebody who shines really bright. You're an inspiration. And it's not even about being a leader, however it is, because you really are someone who solidifies the template of the true life force energy of what it means to be human, of what it means for humanity. Like your heart, is truly strengthening the foundation of humanity on the inside, and it is going to be reflected on the outside if it hasn't already. Like I feel like there's so much change that has happened within your own experience, your own journey, within your own self, and it's become so clear what an amazing partner you are. So just know that the people that you're attracting into your world right now, into your life and moving forward, they're partners too. It's all partnership here. It's all abundance. It's all romance and love, and not just romance. It's like private, It's so wonderful that you don't have to share it with anyone. It's just felt in your presence. Wow. Breathe, okay? Breathe, breathe, breathe. This is so beautiful. I can just feel such a bond here. So, maintain your connection with your heart. Allow yourself to reflect on anything, and this is such a beautiful contrast when you're trusting. It's like it's contrast, and yet it's so complementary, right? It's so pure, it's so nature. You honor your feelings, you honor the cycles, you honor wisdom, the lessons, all of it, and it's all within you. It's like when we breathe in and we breathe out, the inhale, the exhale, like you're very, 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 very in tune. You're very in tune, very much in the flow of the inhale, exhale of, the life force energy. And so celebrate yourself and know that you are all you've ever wanted. And the beautiful partnerships in your life they feel the same way. You are all they've ever wanted. So that's beautiful. What makes you attractive? You are simply the only one of you in existence, and you are so beautiful inside and out. You are like you are cornucopia. You are cornucopia. Like it's like you may have been there and come back, like I feel like there's such this wow. It's like you are like a breath of fresh air. You are so refreshing, and so just your personality, your spirit is so quality. You are so quality. You're just so quality. You're so partnership. You're so cornucopia. You are so cornucopia. I love it. Okay. So there's so much more I could say. I mean, maybe that's what it is too. It's like people cannot stop talking about what a wonderful person you are. And maybe that's exactly what you need to hear. You really are that beautiful, and I feel like there's going to be relationships in your life where they just can't stop talking about how wonderful you are. So get used to it if you haven't already. following your heart. Even the animals are coming up to you like, hello. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to, learn more about you, or just be around you, or just work with you, or just, whatever it is. You're so pleasant, and you're so willing to, discuss anything or talk about anything. You see people. You're very nurturing and loving. You give them a hug if they need it. It's like, but you're very independent. You're very sovereign. You're very rooted in your love and your heart. You know who you are. Okay. So, wow. It's like, I don't even want to stop talking. It's a very interesting energy. So just know, I mean, I just feel like these people that are very attracted to you, you're very attracted to them in the same way. You're very attracted to them the same way. You may not be able to stop talking, and they won't be able to stop talking to you, which is beautiful. That means the relationship just continues to grow, evolve, expand, new ideas, new inspirations, new abundance. It's just new all the time. It's renewed. There's reflection time. There's time to honor the past, and whatever it is, like, everything is what makes you who you are today, and it's so attractive and so beautiful. So keep shining, keep being you, keep talking, and maybe even tell yourself this every day, or put this on your mirror, that you're all I've ever wanted, because that is the energy that you are and attracting, and it's beautiful. So group number 1, I truly hope this message resonated and affirmed and just uplifted you, and I hope you feel adored and loved, and just know how attractive and amazing and wonderful you are. And I thank you so much for being you. I'm grateful that you exist, that you're out there, that, this is, such a beautiful reflection of our humanity and who we are. And it really inspires me in so many ways. So thank you truly for tuning in. And thank you too for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. Please do connect with me on my social media and my Patreon. Those links are in the description. I really am honored and truly so grateful to deliver those messages. And with that, you guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time for the next pick a card. Take every bit of time you can to take very good care of yourself, and keep nurturing your beauty and your attractiveness. And I'll see you again very, very soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 2. How are all of you amazing, beautiful heart and souls? So let's see what makes you so attractive, so beautiful, so wonderful. I'm going to lay out all the cards here. We have yin yang, the number 22, very balanced. Wow. The world, the moon, look at you. Wow. Why am I intimate? How do I feel when I enjoy intimacy? Stay strong, number 43. Ceremony, invocation, communication. Number 41, positive change, Paravarti. Agor, mastery. The thought of you still does things to me. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. The tribe. And the Knave of Swords, or the Page of Swords, okay? So you are I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. Oh my goodness, where should I put this card? So there's an energy here of you're like a very youthful spirit, and yet you have so much wisdom. There's so much wisdom, so many spiritual gifts. You're very strong. Like, there's this energy of being very protective, very strong, very loving, very kind. You leave an impression on people where they can never stop thinking about you necessarily. Like, you're someone who leaves a lasting impression. You enjoy intimacy. Like, you're someone who nurtures intimacy within yourself and others. You have a very broadened worldview. Like, I feel like you're very open to new ideas, to consciousness. I feel like you're someone who's not necessarily afraid to look into the shadows and understand things on a deeper level. There's this level of mastery over your own emotional guidance, your own emotions. There's like, you're open to communication. You're very positive. You're focused on the greater good, the tribe. You're a tribe member, like you're a community member. You're someone who also connects with, there's a sacredness to everything you do. I feel like you're someone who appreciates the earth and the material world, and how it provides, such a quality of life for us. I feel like you also work with the earth energies in a specific way to just, you're a communicator. You're someone who communicates not just through words. You communicate energetically. You communicate through your body language, through your perspective, through your wisdom. I mean, there's like a feeling of feeling the energy, the life force energy around you. I feel like you're also, it's like this quality to you is so attractive because it's like you're open to learning and growing, and it's like you can feel connected to the one, to the all and one, and yet you're very intimate and private at the same time. There's an honoring here of your strength and your ability to protect what is sacred if need be. And more so, it's not like protection as much as it is like you have very healthy boundaries. You recognize the healthy energy, the healthy behaviors. You nurture the healthy behaviors. You recognize the behaviors that are destructive or are violating in some way. And it's like you're willing to stand up for, it's like I always, when I see this card, I always feel like this dragon is such a pure heart, right? He's so sacred, and this is whatever it is, it's like he's watching over it to, just like there's something around that's trying to get in or whatever, and he's like, no, you're not here for any good reason. So his presence alone is enough to deter anything negative, right? So I feel like that's, just through your, it's like you've educated yourself. There's experience here with other people, other relationships. We have the number 8 here with the tribe. There's strength. You're a strong member of your own tribe, of your own intimate reality, your intimate friends and family. You're a very strong communicator. I feel like one of the most attractive things about you is your ability to communicate, and not necessarily your expertise or any of that, but more so how you communicate intimately with people. They feel like they can open up to you in terms of things maybe they can't speak with others about. And that could be why there's this feeling here of the thought of you still does things to me and not enough. There could be this energy where maybe at times you've picked up on that frustration in relationships. Maybe you felt the lack of confidence, that you weren't enough, or the other person felt like they weren't enough, because there's something about you that feels out of this world. It's like you have a consciousness and an ability to stay balanced beyond what most people can grasp. Okay, so I feel like the wisdom here that you've chosen to really hone in on and learn from has given you this very strong foundation within yourself. And a lot of people may in the past not have recognized that or done the inner work themselves, and so it's like there's this energy of not being good enough, and it is projected or reflected to you in your reality in some way. However, it's part of what makes you who you are. It's like you've had to stay strong. You've and it doesn't say you have to, but there's something within you, right? It's your soul, your infinite soul, that's really allowed you to employ a strength that may be viewed as out of this world to others, and maybe even yourself at times, right? However, it's so rooted in the simplicity of intimacy and staying positive, and not staying positive, just you are a positive change, right? You are someone who is a part of a tribe. Like, you attract a tribe. I feel like here with the Knave of Swords, there's something here about like romantic relationships. There's a difference between intimacy and friendship, and intimacy and friendship and romance. Like your romantic partner is like you in a sense that you would share with them what you wouldn't share with anyone else. There's this energy here of how attractive you are. It's like to your intimate partners, they feel very, not only do they feel very balanced and whole around you, they appreciate you so much. They really, really do, because I feel like they can share things with you that they cannot share with anyone else. And you really feel that is, like, it's like you're grateful that you can be that person in their life, and you are trustworthy, and you are someone who is focused on positive change in the world as well. It could be that you're connected with the worldwide consciousness, the collective consciousness in some way. And so, it's through your ability to truly listen to people and who they really are, and somehow in your own body, in your own spirit, in your own soul, you're able to, it's like you're able to like ingest it, and it's like it can filter through you, and somehow you can nurture the energy. It's like you're a master alchemist and no one knows it. I feel like here with the yin and yang, it's like just your presence alone, it's like you are somehow like this intermediary or a medium between, I don't know, the feelings, the energy. It's like filtering through you. It's like you're the wheel of fortune. You're like the Agor, the master. You're like here, sitting here, the tribe member. I don't know. There's something here about how you feel very masterful in your own individual self. And there's something here about a romantic connection where I feel like you may feel sort of, like naive or like inexperienced in this type of communication or positive change. However, it's so natural for you. It's like it's someone on your level. It's someone who sees you eye to eye. It's like a complementary reflection of you, the yin and the yang. It's not like it's not like a mirror or a twin flame or anything like that. It's like yin and yang. It's like two individuals who are completely different and yet have the same energetic perspective, frequency, feeling, intimacy. Like it's like there's such a freedom to this. I can't even put it into words, right? This not enough energy, it's like I feel like you may have experienced that because your soul truly wants you only to be with this one specific intimate partner when it comes to like you receiving what you give so effortlessly to others. There's something here about how you are so attractive because you're so open and you're so deep and you're so, it's like you're able to, it's like you can get along with anyone, and yet it feels at times that it's, maybe brought about feelings of weakness because we can't please everyone, right? And so because you're such an attractive person and you're willing to be intimate with yourself and others, that's something very desired in humanity. So there's also this protection energy around you, where it may feel like, where's my, when am I going to receive what I give out? And that's what this is affirming. Like I can feel, your soul is like reminding you of the wisdom that you carry within you through your experiences, that you're a part of this very large tribe of lovers and people who are very committed and rooted in the life force energy, the truth of life, and being true co-creators. And I feel like there's this energy here of maybe it's new, to meet your match or to really meet someone in the physical reality that is, you feel balanced in their presence. Like they actually feel to you the way that you feel to others. It's like you're going to be receiving the way that and it's like you can't, the thought of you still does things to me. So I feel like there's almost like this, like your soul is wanting you to know that whatever feelings come up, just remind yourself that you are more than enough And if you're not enough, like if you feel not enough for someone, it's because they're not enough for you. Like they're not, like there's this recognition here of understanding that life is not a competition, relationships are not a competition. It's trusting, the intimacy of yourself. It's trusting the wisdom of patience, of self-mastery. Because once, I feel like if you haven't already met the one, which I feel like you are, I feel like you're being encouraged to write to yourself, to write to your intimacy, to write to, to communicate to yourself, to really focus on positive changes in your life, the goddess energy. If you're a masculine, to really focus on your feminine. If you're feminine, to really focus on your masculine, who's very wise. Your feminine is very beautiful and in touch with nature. There's a feminine masculine balanced energy happening here, completion. It's like the world, you guy and gal. It's like, however this is coming through and resonating for you, I feel like there is this beautiful recognition too of the masculine feminine energies and how we both embody those energies, how we communicate, in our own way, that complements each other. It's celebrating our differences and seeing how complementary they are when we celebrate our differences. Same thing with the tribe energy. It's through our experience with the tribe that we learn how to celebrate our differences, and we see how our differences complement each other and how we work together and how we can actually build something very, long lasting, something that benefits everyone, something that is rooted in the quality of the life force energy. And so, frustration in relationships or lack of confidence is simply a reflection of, the energy between two people or someone in the relationship not doing their inner work or recognizing, their own process of growth. And so it's like when you truly tune into your own energy and you appreciate yourself and you see that you are enough and that you are, it's like really recognizing who you are. And it's so attractive to be authentic with yourself, to be honest with yourself, to really embrace, the energies within you and the positivity and the wisdom. You're somebody who people want to have in their tribe. You're somebody that people want to expand consciousness with. You're somebody that people want to create balance and harmony with, that they want to communicate with, that they want to do, special events or ceremonies with. You're somebody that they want to be intimate with. And you're somebody here that they want, it's almost like I hope this card doesn't get me in trouble. However, I wanted to tune into this energy of, just humanity, lover energy. The Knave of Swords is, the Page of Swords in the tarot. So there's, it's like really trusting your higher self and your inner, like the wisdom, the communication that comes through your connection to the physical reality. So when you're really connected to the earth, when you're really connected to the elements and the energy, you'll notice there's communication that will effortlessly flow through you. And I feel like that's a great time for you to, embrace being a student, because you're very wise. I feel like you have a lot of experience, life experiences. However, this is like a whole new chapter. This is, the world is a very long cycle. Whenever I feel it's like a very big cycle, an expanded cycle, just however you want to perceive it, however it resonates with you. It feels like this is a energy of expansion into a whole new expanded being of yourself, really being able to experience yourself in a expanded way, a deeper way, beyond belief, beyond what you've ever experienced before, and so I feel like your soul too at this time is guiding you to embrace the student mentality, in terms of receiving words or consciousness through your mind. It's like your mind is it's like your mind's been preparing you for this time through some trials, tribulations, or whatever it is that allowed you to gain self-mastery over your own wise heart and soul and communication. And there's been some spiritual gifts here that have been revealed to you, and some shadows that you've had to navigate through. right? And to really hone in on your life force energy, your 0 point, your neutrality, not allowing yourself to sway to the extremes of one side or the other, and navigating through some darker times, right? It's like there's a lot of wisdom that you've gained through the shadows, through really going through your own intimate healing journey, your own intimate um, experiences with positive change, maybe even with Parvati. The Indian, there's something here about the Indian culture. It could be just, the spiritual practices, whatever it is that you're attracted to. There's something here about the mountains and nature, more of the myth and mythology and um, fantasy. Like there's energies that you recognize, even with, different ancestors. And it's like the root races you're very connected to here with the strength. You've gained a lot of strength. So your attractive qualities are they're very pure, they're very balanced. It's the wisdom in you and your ability to communicate it so beautifully and your ability to be intimate. So I feel like if you're feeling any sort of energies where you feel like you're not enough, or you're not sure, or you don't feel experienced in something, this is your opportunity to really embrace it. There's something here about writing. Your soul wants you to write to yourself, and really write to yourself, not with any intention, like it's not like a list or like ideas or like, what am I going to do. It's more like sitting down, and when you're meditating, or when you're, just in tune with yourself in nature. You don't have to be meditating necessarily, just when you're in the flow, when you're in your zone, when you're in your, just your conscious mind is whatever, like you're just in a space of receiving. I feel like your soul's guiding you to write, and just allow yourself to be surprised to what flows through you, like getting out a piece of paper and just a pen, and then you'll hear a word in your mind, and you just write it, one word down, and then you'll hear another word, and you just write it down. And it just, however you feel, if you feel like doing it in a just one long sentence, no punctuation, no, don't worry about spelling or anything, like don't worry about punctuation marks. Just get out a piece of paper and just write one word at a time, like it'll come through one word at a time. And I feel like there's some sort of message there, and it has to do with, like, you truly unlocking your own spiritual gifts and codes. And um, it's going to really instill this confidence, or heal this confidence, or whatever this is. Like, I feel like there's somebody thinking about you constantly too, and it's somehow connected to your energy. And so there's this level of wisdom and mastery that you're attracting everything that you could truly ever want. And so whatever comes up that needs you to look at it, it's just allowing you to neutralize it, to nurture it into a state of neutrality in some way. And also recognize that you have this effect on others, because when you recognize you have this effect on others, your energy will shift. So if at any time you've, somebody said, well, I don't feel like I'm good enough around you, instead of feeling bad about it, it's more about, okay, this is being shown to me for whatever reason. Is that true? Are they good enough for me? It's like almost like reflecting back to you, well, maybe they aren't good enough for me. Maybe that's what it is, not in judgment, but maybe they really aren't good enough for me. Maybe they're not somebody who is actually good for me and my well-being, which means I'm not good for them and their well-being. And that recognition, it neutralizes the energy. You realize, oh, we just weren't right for each other. No matter what we did, it's like trying to take a triangle and a a ball or something, and I don't know, it's like a recognition of your own, like where we're attached to things, and how we can, simply by recognizing it just neutralizes, and your boundaries. It's like it allows you to expand and really enjoy your intimacy in a private way, because once that energy is neutralized, those people, that consciousness cannot infiltrate. It doesn't trigger you, it doesn't affect you. So there's something here about reflection in terms of this person in your life. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. However, I know you're very attractive because you're somebody who embraces intimacy. So you're obviously attracting someone who also embraces intimacy. They are your yin or yang, and you are their yin or yang. So if there's any sort of energy of not feeling good enough, there's an energy also of feeling more than good enough or better than enough or just right, you know. So I think that feels it feels like your soul or the wisdom of the soul is saying to, you know, recognize um your own attractiveness and how you're attracting it. Like I'm like instead of saying I'm not good enough or they're not good enough for me, it's I am good enough and perfect just as I am. You know, I am perfect and good enough. I am enough. Like there's just this energy of just recognition that you are exactly the right person, and you can just feel how whomever you're perceiving is exactly the right person and they're perceiving you as exactly the right person. And it's just this focus on enjoying your intimacy. Okay, so you are very attractive in all your intimate, wonderful ways, and also through your practices. And also know that your privacy is very much sacred and it's very noted. Like you're attracting someone who also respects privacy. You're very private in your intimate life, which you should be. So thank you. And also, you know, to empower that and to strengthen that knowingness, that wisdom within our collective consciousness is very important because it's, you know, nobody wants to feel violated or any of that. No one wants to feel frustrated or lack confidence or feel self-sabotaged or have fear ego issues and jealousy issues. Like you are very attractive because you're able to see through all that BS and nurture the intimacy and the qualities of life, which has allowed you to be very masterful, become self-masterful. So keep going with that, and also know as you become more self-masterful within your experiences within tribes and communication or, you know, community or whatever it is, there's a lot of knowledge that's within you. And this moon energy can be somewhat elusive. There can be things that you don't see, right? But there's so much unknown, and it's your subconscious, your unconscious that's coming to light. So never fear anything that's in there. Never allow yourself to really drop into a place of fear, ego, or jealousy, or any of that, which I know you don't. However, when it comes up, you know, we are infinite beings and our emotions are very powerful. And when we're really rooted in what we love, especially privacy and intimacy, and, you know, establishing healthy boundaries so that we're not violated in any sort of way, I feel like you're very rooted in the physical reality, and your soul, your spirit is taking you into a place of the mind to become very masterful in your mental realm. And so beginning to write to yourself, and I mean very simply, it's going to show you this amazing spiritual gift you have of being able to communicate with your own mental thoughts realm energy in a way that is very rooted in the spiritual nature of who you are, the wisdom that doesn't distort it. It's not like getting caught up in your head. It's more like poetry and soul guidance and soul wisdom. Okay, so I'm feeling that very much. It's almost like, oh, I'm even seeing like a piece of paper like with a line down the center. It's kind of like the two wolves here, you know, or it could be considered the angel and the devil. It's like there's this practice that your soul would like you to tune into that is an expanded way of, or a new way. You know, there's infinite ways to tune in and communicate and divine with your own soul. So there's like this you're attracting expansion. Okay, so I'm seeing like a piece of paper, a line, and you can see it as like good, bad, or devil, angel, or whatever, positive, negative. And it's like one word at a time, and just see, and it will show you what is in your, you know, your unconscious, because you're allowing yourself to see it, and do it from a very neutral observer perspective, right? So it's like your soul perceiving what's in your human body, like be very robotic in a sense with it. It's like your emotions don't need to be involved. It's more like awareness, like what are the thoughts that are in me, and then as you recognize them, it's like there's this energy of balance that comes in where you see yourself as human, and how the human journey is what, we're all experiencing it. You're experiencing it. Everything that you've ever experienced is what makes you who you are today. So if there's anything within you that you become aware of that is not truly who you are, just in the recognition of that, it will neutralize, and you'll continue to focus on those qualities within you that are truly who you are, and continue attracting it. So when it comes to not enough, when if you had the positive and negative, or the con and the pro, right? The con would be not good enough, the pro would be I'm enough, right? So it's not about being better or good or worse than anyone. There's no competition. It helps you clearly see within you unconsciously what's affecting or attracting things to you that you do not want, so that you can continue attracting what you want. And that in itself makes you so attractive. You're like the law of attraction guru who does it incognito style. And I love it. It's so beautiful. Like, you're a really, really cool person. You're a really amazing person. You have a lot of really just beautiful qualities that are very attractive, and your ability to communicate, and not just communicate verbally, how communicating also with the earth and the elements, and in your silence and in your quiet, and just being that person of I feel like reassurance. So I feel like this is reassurance for yourself in a way that is private and intimate to you, that nobody can ever take away from you, and it'll only help you continue expanding your own strength and what you're attracting. Like, you're somebody who leaves a lasting impression. So you want to be really mindful about what you're attracting, and who's because it's like you're so attractive that by really tuning into the quality energy of who you are, you will only naturally attract those that complement you. You won't attract any more energies or relationships or people that don't truly complement you. And that is really beautiful, okay? So don't be afraid to be naive. Be a knave of swords, or be naive, or be, a novice in anything, even though you're so wise and mastered. Allow yourself to be a novice, to be a student, and, enjoy the intimacy of your own discovery. And I feel like you're attracting someone who's equally intimate and wonderful, and will help you expand yourself in ways you never imagined, by the most magical ways of allowing yourself to be really vulnerable and intimate with yourself. Like, there's just this beautiful vulnerability, yet so strong, so wise and fun. It's like you can be like the youthful spirits with each other that you are truly, and in the world still be your wise professional selves, okay? So thank you all, group number 2. I truly hope this message resonated and affirmed your own beautiful, amazing qualities, and that you continue attracting that which you truly desire, and that you keep nourishing and strengthening your beautiful qualities, because they are so wonderful. And thank you all so much too for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. Please connect with me on my social media, my Patreon. I'm so honored to connect with you guys over there. And I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Thank you for being you, for tuning in with me. And I look forward to the next pick a card message that comes through. Until then, continue taking very good care of your beautiful, amazing, attractive quality selves, and I will see you soon. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 3. How are all of you? Amazing, attractive, beautiful heart and souls. I hope you're all doing well. So let's find out what your soul wants you to know about how attractive you are. What makes you attractive? Oh my goodness. Woman holding a coin, King of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Well, you're very financially abundant, stable. You're very professional, very educated, very expertised in your ability to handle business and finances. You're a very powerful co-creator. You're very balanced when it comes to the material world. I feel like there's a very nice balance here between your finances and your reality. Like you're not materialistic in any way, but you value the material world. You see the quality. You know how to make money. You're great at running a business or being a leader in terms of just, handling the details of, just everyday physical reality. I feel like you're someone who can multitask if you need to, but for the most part, you're very attractive in the way that you approach any sort of challenges. You're very solution oriented. You're very entrepreneurial in your spirit. You can see that, there's always a way. There's always a way. You're very abundant, a very abundant mindset. Why am I creative? How do I feel when I'm creative? You're very creative. You're very talented. You put your talents and creations to good use, right? They're aligned with your finances. You're very attractive. You're very beautiful, very handsome or beautiful. You can decorate yourself very beautifully. You're very attractive. You're very stylish. You have a lot of grace and style and flair. And you make it look so easy. You're like, this guy's like juggling, like, yeah, stuff happening, but I've got it going on. You're very, very fun. Honor Gaia. You also honor the earth and Gaia. Like there's a very great balance here. A deep understanding of where the source of your abundance is rooted. You're very much aligned with, the alkaline. It's like, I feel like there's like this, it's being human, right? We're natural, we're human. We want to honor the elements and the energies, and yet we live in a very material world that's not always complementary to the natural life force energy. So I feel like you have this beautiful understanding, and you're very rewarded in that. Like the universe is very much acknowledging that you are someone who honors the sacredness of life, and so therefore you are granted abundance and prosperity and business ideas. You're someone who makes a positive change in the world, and you're a great inspiring leader. You're someone who, you follow the business practices that benefit the greater good, right? You really do your best every day. I feel like you're very much acknowledged in that. The wasp, anger, retaliation, jealousy. Teacher. This is what makes you a great teacher. It's like you can recognize, this energy of anger or jealousy because of how successful you are in life, and you choose not to let it bring you down or persuade you in any way. Instead, you choose to teach. You choose to be an example. Dictionary, communication. I feel like you have a lot of education when it comes to just how to communicate. You like to read. There's a way here you may use words, and you're very intellectual, and yet you're very grounded. It's like you're not caught up in your head. It's more about education and learning and growing. You may even be someone who introduces new ideas and new ways of communication simply through how, through people listening to when you're speaking, or how you're running your business, or whatever it is you're doing. It's almost like you're seen as a source of education and knowledge to others. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So you're somebody who doesn't allow yourself to feel stuck, right? It's like you receive what you need. Your attitude is so beautiful. Let me keep going. You are never far from my mind. Oh my goodness. Truth be told. And the King of Swords here. Okay, so you are a master of your mental realm, which allows you to really focus on your creativity, on your physical reality. You're someone who's already been very, mastered your mental stuff. You faced your fears. You faced all sorts of things, truth be told. There's so much wisdom within you. And because of this deep wisdom, you honor Gaia, you honor the elements, you honor the beauty, the creative energy, life force energy, you honor the air, the clean air, the purity of life. Very resourceful, very respectful of the sacred nature of life and the trees and the animals. And yet you're also, it's like there's this energy here with masculine, feminine. it's like you're not afraid to live and experience life, to you know, dress up and wear whatever you like to wear and have, you know, furniture in a home and whatever it is. Like, you're not superficial in any way. You're very appreciative of everything we create, you know, the human creations, of the things that we create and make to you know, allow ourselves to really experience life to the fullest and enjoy the luxuries, enjoy the creations that make the experiences and the memories, like family vacations, you know, partner vacations, whatever it is. Like, I feel like you're someone who's very focused on work. It's like you work and you create and you contribute and you receive, you know, equally. Even when things are challenging, there's this energy of balance and wholeness, a recognition that life is, you know, life is challenge, life is balance, life is rising to the occasion, life is creative. And, you know, you understand the energy of anger, of retaliation, of jealousy, and it doesn't get to you. You know, it's like you can swat the wasp away if it gets too close. However, you're teaching at the same time. You know, you don't allow it into your consciousness to infiltrate. There's an energy here of how you communicate with others is very attractive. You're a very attractive communicator. You're very rooted in the truth, especially with the King of Swords here. It's like you always have the insight. You always know what to do. You are very strategic. You listen. It's like your intellect is very attractive. You have a very intellectual mind. You're very intelligent. You are, you know, you attract equal counterparts, equal financial status. Um, there's an energy here too of appreciating just the simplicity of nature. You know, it's like being working in a city in a business environment all day and then taking time to, you know, explore nature, be in nature with just yourself or your special person, and being appreciative for every breath you take and the opportunity that you have to live a life of abundance and quality and be a positive influence in life. There's an energy here of truth and wisdom. You know, there's balance here between your mental realm and your physical realm, your emotional. There, I don't see any emotional stuff here, um, which is interesting because I do see it here. I see a little bit here. Okay, so there's a feeling here of being very rooted in your physical reality, you know, the support, the legacy type energy, feeling like you have all the, you know, resources that you need, you have the money. There's no worries when it comes to foundation here or being taken care of. There is an energy here though of balance. You know, if there's anything that feels off balance, it could be just recognizing the, you know, the balance that needs to be honored within your own self. You're attractive because you do honor the balance. And there's something here about your emotions and boat. You are never far from my mind. You always receive what you need. And what you really need is, you know, it's like this, you know, your creativity, your, it's recognizing where your creativity, your intellect, your honoring qualities are rooted and what you truly need to sustain that, which is far beyond anything anyone could ever see, right? It's energetic. There is something here about moving on and closure issues, and truth be told, the King of Swords, there's something here that's very serious. Something here that's asking you to really pay attention or give some attention to this energy. You are never far from my mind. The boat, it's like being in a boat on your own little sailboat out in the Caribbean with someone special. And just the freedom, you know, out there, intimate. Like, there's so much creativity happening within yourself and around yourself. There's this freedom of being free, and yet, you know, you're having a lot of realizations about how it's all connected, how it's all rooted. There's something here about truth be told and the King of Swords. I feel like you're being encouraged to appreciate your mind, your mental realm, and at the same time, know and have confidence that you are this very intelligent, intellectual individual. And it truly has, it's a part of who you are. It's your creativity, though. It's your heart and your emotions that truly make you attractive. Like, you are most attractive when you are in your creative spirit, when you're in your body, when you're enjoying what you truly enjoy. Sure, you enjoy working and making money. However, what is that money affording you the experience of, enjoying? Like, are you enjoying what the money's providing for you? Are you enjoying how your style, your lifestyle, what you're surrounding yourself with? Are you enjoying yourself? It's like you're very aware. You may have a short temper at times, or things may in the past have gotten under your skin, but it's because you're so passionate about, what you're creating. And it only happens when, there's a wasp where it shouldn't be, right? It's like you wouldn't choose to walk into the or stick your hand in the wasp nest. So why is the wasp, so it's like recognizing too that once in a while we attract these energies simply out of the nature of being human, right? We live in a world full of other humans. So, and to be the teacher, source is always going to test you at certain points of time to continue. It's like we have to affirm each other, right? So at times, like, my soul or source will come in and test me and see if I'm going to get triggered or react in my old ways. And if I'm responsive and through the filter of love, if I'm responsive through my refined maturity, then I know that I'm ready for the next thing, right? So I feel like there is that awareness here. Whatever it is that you're attracting, because you're so attractive, because you're so rooted in balance and, physical stability. You're very attractive to um, it's like if you're a man, women are very attracted to you. And if you're a woman, men are very attracted to you because you're so rooted in the stability of your foundation, the longevity, the legacy, the earth, the greater good of all. You're both very serious. If you are attracting someone, you're both very serious when it comes to business and planning your life. Like, you want to make sure you're in charge, no one else is in charge of it for you. You're very much a teacher. However, you're also a student, okay? So there's like this balance that you're being called to pay attention to between your intellect and your enjoyment, your leisure time, relaxing, taking plenty of time to relax. That's really, when you're the most attractive is when you're in your relaxed state. Not necessarily when you're in your creative state. I feel like you're in your most attractive energy when you are feeling like you've received everything you need in that moment. You're able to enjoy yourself, let loose, play. It's what makes everything else worth it. And there's someone here letting you know that you're never far from their mind. And I feel that they're never far from your mind either. There's a truth here and a recognition of, what's truly important to you, what is truly at the heart of the matter. I feel like you're attracting to yourself, the most important thing you've ever attracted to yourself in your life. And that's how, it's like what makes you attractive. Truth be told, what makes you attractive? The most attractive? That you're so authentic. I feel like, there's this attitude to you that is so attractive to the right person or people, and you should never lose it. Like, embrace your attitude, but don't ever let it get away. Like, don't get carried away with it. Like, appreciate it. There's something here about this attitude that allows you to make stuff happen, to get stuff done, and to be able to enjoy all this attractiveness. Like, everything that's attractive about you, it's because you've had to embrace somewhat of an attitude. And it's not a negative attitude. It can be perceived that way by others. However, it's not. It's very positive. It's very nurturing. It's serious because this is your legacy. This is your longevity. This is your life. These are for those that are coming after you. This is not just about you. It's not like we're guided just to take care of ourselves. This is like so much bigger than you. And I can feel your attitude, and I'm like, it's good. Okay. Truth be told, Seriously, there's so much more to you than just the mask you have to put on to go out. And it's not a mask, you know, and that's what people, that's a perception of other people that may be projected at you right now. I can feel it. That's this wasp energy. So don't, just, let it, it's like allow that attitude that you have to serve you and them by not engaging in, by not feeding their energy, and by not allowing it to root in you in any way. Like it's already you, it's like you already embody this attitude in a positive way. They don't. And so by you continuing to embody it in the way that is empowering for you, essentially you are teaching them without doing anything. You're teaching them simply through your own example. I can feel it. There's this energy here of just like this bzzz, and it's like just flick it away and continue doing what you're doing. Because the King of Swords doesn't have time for that. It's like if the wasp is going to buzz around the King of Swords and that wasp doesn't fly off, he's going to find a book and he's going to smash it. He's going to take that dictionary and he's going to kill it. Like that is so human nature, right? And there's that, it's like, it's attractive because it's like you handle it. You handle it. You've given fair warning. You've been like, look, this is not okay. There's nothing else that needs to be said. It's like you walk your talk, your actions speak very loud and clear, and you deserve to feel free in this, like, I feel like this boat here, it's like a sailboat in the Caribbean, and you've got your food of choice, your beverage of choice, the dolphins maybe splashing out, you're just doing whatever, like there's not even any effort, like the boat could even just be chilling there. It's like, but you know how to operate everything, everything's good. Maybe there's someone with you, maybe there isn't. Like there's this attractive quality to you that can never be taken from you, and you're so creative and so beautiful, and whatever attitudes you've developed over the years serve you very well, and they're very empowering. Okay, so know that about yourself. Truth be told, know that. That's the wisdom within you. You're very attracted to the equal and opposite of you. So like I was saying before, if you're a man, you're very attracted to women. And if you're a woman, men are very attracted to you. So it's like there's also this energy here of feeling that attraction deeper than, because you're someone who's very financially abundant, knowing that you're attracting people. Everyone you're attracting is meant for you in some way, shape, or form. So do not doubt yourself. Okay, trust yourself. You'll feel the energies of balance, of honor, of respect. Someone who's never far from your mind. And I feel like this is so heartfelt. It's like emotions you've never felt before, because you're so used to being in your intellect. You're so used to being in your logic and making the clear decisions and all of that, that when the emotions come in, you may have a tendency to I want to say take it for granted. And it's becoming aware of it, that at this time, it's your soul does not want you to take it for granted anymore. It's only going to strengthen your foundation. It's only going to strengthen your creativity. It's only going to allow you to have more time to connect with the quality of life, the breath of life, the alkaline, the health, the youthfulness. There's a youthful quality here that's really being encouraged, and you're attracting. So don't be afraid of the youthful quality, because you're very mature, you're very wise, and you're receiving what you need. So this is really beautiful, okay? What makes you so attractive? There's so many reasons. You are truly attractive in all the best ways, okay? So know that. And you're a teacher as well because of it. A natural teacher, just by your living example. You are a teacher for the true template of humanity in terms of, financial, yes, but also physical, well-being, and it's rooted in our ability to learn from our mistakes, learning from the wisdom of others. Learning from the wisdom of others before we make our own mistakes is so is something to value and cherish. And I feel like you're one of those people. You're willing to offer your wisdom and expertise. However, you're in a place now where everyone that comes into your life is truly, it's like you're meant to show them something in some way, shape, or form. Like you're meant to teach them something in some way, shape, or form. So just know that about yourself. And also remember, you have the choice and the power to say yes or no to anything in your life that is not serving you or the collective. You're very aware of what serves the collective. Okay, so remember that always. Truth be told, be very honest with yourself always about everything. That's truly walking your talk. If we expect others to be honest, I feel like one of the best qualities about you is your honesty, that you do live, you're a living example of all that you speak, all that you believe in, all that you share and teach. You also live by that, your own code, and that's very attractive. Okay, so this is beautiful. Thank you so much for being you. I truly hope this just affirmed your own knowing, your own confidence, your own self, that it only encourages you to strengthen and become even more attractive in all your beautiful quality ways that only you can. And that this life continues to serve you as you serve it, because I see how much you contribute to life and how much life is attracted to you. So just know that, there are so many life forms out there that are attracted to you in the same way. It's really beautiful. Thank you so much for being you. And I hope that this just, brought some beautiful affirmation to your life, and brings more quality than you could ever imagine. Just continues. Thank you guys all for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, and for just being the amazing beings that you are. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you also for connecting with me on my social media and my Patreon. Those links are in the description. Continue being you. Continue being the strong leaders that you are. I really appreciate you so much. I can feel how appreciative you are for everything in your life and in your world. And so just know that that's what you're attracting. Just pure appreciation, pure gratitude, pure quality, balance, energy. You may even be attracting some teachers that are going to help you become even more masterful and loving. There's something here about, romance. So anyways, continue being you. I'm so grateful for you, and I'll see you all again very soon for the next pick a card. All my infinite love as always. Peace. Hello, group number 4. How are all of you amazing, beautiful, attractive heart and souls? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate each of you so very much. So let's see what makes you so attractive, so wonderfully attractive. We have the Garden in the Gate, number 30, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Why am I wealthy? How do I feel when I feel wealthy? Ooh, you have a very, wow, you have a very, very beautiful heart. Your emotions are so attractive. You have a beautiful nurturing quality to you. You're very warm, you're very loving. I feel like there's this energy here too with the Garden and the Gate. There's like this little girl, she's peering out. She wants to leave the garden and explore. However, she's used to and accustomed to the safety of this world, this garden. It feels safe, all her little, plants, and it's like there's this safety where you can inspire others to discover and explore in a very nurturing, safe way, right? I feel like you're someone like if you were walking by this little girl, she would be out here exploring, like, no fear, no worries, no anything. Whereas like by herself, she's like not really sure, she's hesitant. You're someone who has this beautiful ability to empathize and pick up on other people's, not just their feelings and emotions, but also, what they're inspired to discover, like their curiosity, and you make it feel safe and inviting and fun and an adventure, and they learn something about themselves. There's this feeling of wealth, quality of energy. You're like a very quality person, very attractive. Your energy is very wealthy feeling. Do not fear the unknown, number 7. You have this deep connection to the wisdom of your heart and spirit, and so you're not afraid of unknown things like some other people may be. In reality, you're very You're very grounded and rooted in the trust of love and the universe. You've been shown through your own synchronicities and experience. You're not afraid to be vulnerable and open, yet you understand, the quality of your emotions and not sharing everything with everyone. There's a lot of wisdom here. Clouds shape-shifting. You can shape-shift. You're like a chameleon. You can go incognito if you need to be, and you can also be the center of attention. Like you can be a wallflower or the center of attention. There's something here about how you easily adapt, and you recognize, when it's your time to shine or when it's someone else's time to shine. You celebrate others. You don't feel like, the attention always has to be on you. However, you recognize, the appreciation when it is. Like there's this quality to you where you embrace the unknown, you embrace the new adventures. You know that it leads to new discoveries and life experiences and more. It's like going deeper, and yet being so calm in your emotions, right? There's this quality of energy to you where you've really learned about your own emotional guidance system to honor your emotions, your joy, your happiness, your freedom, and how you inspire others. This beautiful communication that transpires between you and others. This energy of abundance and wealth and expansion that's not just about money, but it's about like creativity. The spider creative projects here. I love that it's like, the spider here, and we have the garden and the gate. It's and the clouds. There's an energy here of appreciation of all of life and the qualities that all things do offer life. Everything has a purpose, everything has a place, and without the spiders in the garden, the garden wouldn't thrive like it does, right? So there's a lot of creative project ideas that you it's like I feel like you gain a lot of enjoyment from unique kinds of projects, discovering new things. Father, husband, brother, son. You could also be co-creating with others on projects, on different creative projects. I feel like with the number 15 here, 1 and 5, it's a 6. This could be, there's this, it's like you have the ability to create within yourself and also with others very effortlessly. There's an energy here with father, husband, brother, son. It's a healing energy that's surrounding you right now. Whatever masculine energies in your life that were calling for healing or asking for attention in some way, there's something here about how you're able to see to the heart of, through it's like seeing through the tough exterior. You're able to see the true quality. It's like even seeing a spider. Some people may feel like, triggered or turned off by it. However, you see the spider, you see the sacred little being, you see the life force energy. There's no judgment or grossness or anything. It's just like you're someone who can see the heart and soul. You can see through the toughness. It's like you recognize why things, maybe take on a certain form or shape or attitude. There's a very healing energy here between the shadowy type of energies and how you're able to perceive them in the most magical ways. It's like you make things okay. You make things okay. Thunder and lightning, power. And see, the power of lightning is neutral. Again, there's this energy here of how you choose to perceive life. You see the beauty in life versus the not so beauty, the not so beautiful. And you recognize the not so beautiful simply is stemming from certain behaviors or perspectives that are not nurturing or nourishing to the life force energy. You recognize the neutrality within you. You recognize the power of being able to be adaptable and shapeshift. And it's not about conforming. It's more about just responding however is appropriate. And each person, in each situation, each creative project, each behavior, each whatever is an opportunity for you to respond through your own authentic aspect in whatever way that is. It's like a discovery. You get to discover yourself, and it's very attractive the way that you approach and respond to life and communication and the unknown elements. It's like you're someone who makes everything unknown okay. Like you're someone who's it's like You may attract people to your life that are, wanting to try something, but they're afraid and they just need a friend. Like you're that person. You're like, yeah, I'll do it with you. Because it's like there's this assuredness to you. Okay, so I feel like you're attracting some very beautiful adventures to you. Okay, mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So there may have been an energy in the past where you felt like you had to wear a mask and you worked through that. I'm working towards a better future. Okay. And that came through your willingness to open up and discover yourself and embrace the unknown. Yang. We have the masculine energy here of yang, movement, new beginnings. And the king of chalices, the king of cups. Okay, so this is really beautiful. There is this beautiful, compassionate energy here. Look, the king and queen of cups. Oh, I got goosebumps, big goosebumps. Even the hair on my arms is rising. Take it how it resonates. I apologize. I said any. I love how the intuitive spirit within us is so human and so funny. It's so full of humor. It's all about how we choose to perceive. There's just this beautiful energy here of balance that comes through embodiment of the there's something here about the masculine energy within you. Whether it's, if you're a masculine, it's someone who is very appreciative of emotions, of the feminine qualities of intuition and insight and adventure, to embrace unknown territories or unknown experiences. And then there's the masculine quality here that allows the employment of, wealth and abundance and adventures. It's like what fuels the adventures, what fuels the embracing of the unknown or the creative projects. I'm working towards a better future. And mask, it's like you're always focused on a better way, creating a better future, of really truly building and nurturing a foundation of unconditional love. And I feel like you're very wise when it comes to being able to see through the surface. You don't just see the surface of things. You can immediately feel intuitively the depth of others, which makes you very attractive for all sorts of beautiful, inspired ideas that involve emotions, right? Emotional responses or reactions are, very much responsible for a lot of either beauty and wonderful joy in our lives, or turmoil and chaos. So with great power comes great responsibility. And I feel like you're someone who is very attractive because you're able to not only hold and embody the energy of unconditional love in a very neutral place, and from a place of neutrality, 0 point, but you also are able to somehow translate that in terms of inspiring others to also embody the energy in a neutral way. You're able to, it's like you're able, just by your presence, the way that you approach life, the way that you've approached your, moving outside your own inner world and comfort zones, and expanding your comfort zones through communication, through receiving your inspired communication from your inner self, from your, from the collective consciousness. There's an energy here of just loving communication, very loving, very mutual, listening, and also responding at the same time, through speaking your heart and your truth, not being afraid to dive deep with certain individuals. Like, like a woman would intuitively, a mother, like the Queen of Cups, she would intuitively pick up on this little girl's, maybe her insecurities or her lack of confidence in going outside the garden gate alone. And she would never, she would encourage her to strengthen her, her confidence and her curiosity. And she would encourage her to feel safe and to trust her own intuition and her own instincts, and maybe just go out a little bit, and then come back and then go a little bit more, or maybe not. It's like you inspire others to trust their own intuition and to be open to new experiences, to not limit themselves, to not put themselves in a box. I feel like you've done a lot of healing work with the masculine energy, father, husband, brother, son. I feel like you're also someone who's very involved in creative projects that involve masculine energy. there's a lot of masculine energy here, and yet there's the balance of the feminine. I love that it came out with the King and Queen of Cups, and then in between, do not fear the unknown. So you're very attractive to your equal counterparts, okay? There's an energy here of emotional satisfaction and well-being, and also being able to shapeshift, be rooted in your emotional intelligence, your emotional maturity, and be able to fully enjoy that, because now your focus can be truly rooted in the physical reality, the more action oriented reality of, your home life, your home, building your home, maybe creating, landscaping, the luxury, the richness of your home, the better future, the foundation for your children or those coming after you, the creative projects, like, and all of it is abundant. All of it is wealth. Everything you're doing is wealth. And at the same time, you have a special person that you get to share your emotions with, that where it's honored, it's sacred, it's valued, which only allows you to continue, nourishing and flourishing in all the things that you touch and are a part of and are contributing to in some way. Like, your energy is very powerful. You have a very powerful energy, especially when it comes to movement and taking action. Okay, so know that about yourself. Your communication is so beautiful. And what makes you so attractive? What makes you so attractive? You are very, very, not only are you very creative, you're very adaptable, you're very, it's like I'm seeing creative here. You're so insightful, like, you're so intuitive. You have these inspired ideas that no one else has. You're receiving inspired ideas that others, it's like I'm seeing this, it's like the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're either the King or Queen of Cups, okay, depending on if you're a man or woman. You receive these inspired ideas that no one else around you seems to receive, and it inspires so much. It's like other people are looking at you like they're waiting for the arrows. They're waiting for the wands. They're waiting for the inspired ideas. However, they've got to move outside the garden gate in order to, really see them. And you're someone who, it's like, it looks so natural for you. It looks so natural for you. And it's like people want to work with you. They want to create with you. And yet at the same time, right now you're very focused on your own future and aligning with what is truly right for you. I feel like you're attracting and attractive to all sorts of beautiful, wonderful, wealthy energies right now. You're very wealthy in terms of your energy is wealth. Your energy is wealth, and that's what makes you so attractive. And you're going to begin attracting, if you haven't already, even more wealth. And you may even be attracting those that want to be like you, that want to talk to you about how you are able to be you. So there's this energy of you expanding, your comfort zone, whereas, like, it's not about moving outside your comfort zone anymore. It's about expanding your comfort zone. It's about recognizing that you can expand in so many ways that don't require you to feel uncomfortable anymore. You don't need to wear a mask. You're working towards a better future. You've been through this lesson. You've learned how to adapt and shapeshift, and you see how you're able to, be yourself in so many different ways. It's like discovering yourself and being grateful and happy and appreciative that, you can embody this neutrality and allow yourself to be whomever you desire to be. And you're attracted and attractive to the opposite or the complementary people in your life. I don't want to say opposite, but however, it's like there's this energy of complementary and celebrating differences and being grateful for, your own quality of energy. So, it's like you're very attractive because you're so authentic, you're so real, you're so original, you're so natural. You're just so naturally creative, and you're so naturally geared towards creating a better way and a better future. So be really mindful of your own emotions, value your own emotions more than anything, because they are your guidance system, and they are what, give you the signal of who to connect with intimately, who not to, because your wealth is your energy. Your wealth is your life force. When you are aligned with this energy, you attract everything that you truly desire. This embracing of the unknown, you're embracing true love, true life force energy. Your divine partners, your counterparts, your authentic partners are right here with you. And there is some energy here of new beginnings, okay? And I feel like it has to do with the masculine energy in a very big way. And however you're approaching it is very neutral, very powerful. You're very much in your power. You're very much owning responsibility. And you're very capable. You will make all the right decisions. I can feel that. You will say all the right things. Everything that you are communicating will continue to grow in all the most nurturing ways, nourishing and nurturing ways. Like you are the nurturer, you are the nourishment. You're the nourishment of all the good and the unknown. That's what makes you so quality. That's what's so attractive about you. It's like your presence is what nourishes and is like the nutrients for the future. It's pretty amazing. Wow. Okay, so I feel like you're very attractive to masculine energy, whether you're a man or woman. And it feels somewhat like guided, like you know that about yourself in some way. And whether you're a man or a woman, it's like you're able to feel comfortable within yourself no matter what energy you're around. However, this is like, it's like you're very familiar, you're very attractive to the masculine energy. And in, the world today in the collective consciousness, that's very beneficial in terms of understanding it or, feeling the attraction in a positive way because it is, there is such a, the masculine is the, in a sense, sort of more of the physical reality type of energy in terms of taking action and bringing things into physical form. So it's that energy of action, of being able to move your hands, of being able to open and speak and perceive. The perception is more of the feminine, right? The feminine intuition and the insight. You're very balanced here. So thank you so much for being you. What makes you truly the most attractive in the whole world is your absolutely authentic, unique, quality, wealthy energy that is so life force. It's so life force. And, even the youth, even the younger generation feels safe around you. They feel safe in communicating their own emotions. They're sharing their fears with you in some way and not in a victim role or mentality, but more they know that you're going to only encourage them, which is, it's like you recognize what needs to be given and received. This is so wonderful, working towards a better future. This is like, I almost feel like too, you're going to feel a shift where it feels like you're not working towards a better future anymore. Instead, you are consciously and unconsciously co-creating a better future. So it's like you won't be in your head about it anymore. There's not going to be like this, anything. Like you're going to be in the creation. You're going to be in what you're doing so much that it just feels like there's like you'll just get to the end of the day and you'll be like, wow, what a great day. And it's just like your activities and what you've created. There won't be any sort of thoughts in your mind that are rooted in negativity or emptiness or just pointless whatever. Like you're just so wealth, you're so life wealth, your life wealth force. Very, very loving romantic energies here too. So if it's, if you're feeling partnership or if you have a partner, if you're attracting a partner, there is a partner that's attracting you as well. And it's very, very beautiful. I mean, it's so beautiful that it's so intimate and so romantic. And just the two of you are the only ones that know. No one else will even have any clue how deep you are together. And that's what makes the relationship so special, is that it's so intimate and it's so unknown. Like it's like you're embracing the unknowns of each other. It just feels so good. Like it's so sacred and private and honored in that way. It's just, I don't know, I'm feeling so much for you. So group number 4, thank you for being you. Congratulations. You are so attractive in all the ways that are truly what you desire. And that's what's most important, is you are attractive because of what you truly feel and desire within, that you want to attract into your life. You're attractive for what you want to be attracted for and to and all of that. So yeah, thank you for being your authentic self, for embracing yourself and allowing your true authenticity to express through you, because that's truly, that's truly what we all hope for, to express our our own authentic energy. So much is coming through here. So allow yourself to be, calm and observant, and take your time and nurture your emotions, nurture your well being. Allow yourself to be peaceful in nature and meditate and just stare at the clouds. Allow your creative projects to reveal and unfold themselves in their own perfect, wonderful time. And thank you for being you. Thank you for being someone who truly brings balance to the masculine energies and the feminine energies. I feel like it's more natural for you with the feminine. However, the masculine, it's been more of a challenge in your life. And I'm just very grateful. I can feel your gratitude. I can feel the healing that's taken place within your own reality and relationships with the masculine energy. And I just really want to say thank you. I feel like your soul really wants you to know how grateful it is for you, and your compassionate heart, your compassionate wisdom for the masculine energy, because the feminine, it's not a competition again, but it's like um we're all we're all guided in whatever ways are most in alignment with our own experiences, and we're all different. We all are rooted in humanity basically. However, it's like we have different experiences and behaviors that we've grown up with, or, lessons or wisdom or teachings or influences or whatever. And I just feel like you're someone who brings a lot of healing energy to our collective humanity in terms of the masculine energy, which, nourishes the feminine energy. It's a lot of beautiful, and also with the youth and the older generation. Wow, you really are the neutral life force energy here. You're very, very, very attractive for your authenticity. So as long as you really remind yourself of that, no matter what you're doing, no matter what mask you have to put on once in a while, or shapeshift, or whatever it is, it's all authentic for you, and it's all serving the greater good, and it's all about the recognition that the power is neutral, and it is our responsibility to nurture the love and the life force, and to reap the rewards of that, the harvest. Like, there's something here about wealth and creative projects. So you're very, very attractive for all the right reasons. And there's a lot of action that's now surrounding you. Okay, so whatever you feel guided to do in terms of taking action, um, allow yourself to embrace it and feel, allow your feelings to guide you. You're always going to know when you begin something. If it's meant for you, it will continue to feel that natural, receive, give and receive. It will continue to grow. If it doesn't feel natural, you won't feel inspired to take action. So it's just very clear here, through your healing. So yeah, I mean, you're attracting some masculine energy, and what makes you so attractive is you are a very um, well balanced individual, co-creator. Very wow. There's some deep energies coming here through for you. Okay, so I feel like when you're really rooted in your neutrality, your inspiration, your passion, this emotional connection is really going to just be more than you could ever imagine. And it's not like out of fear. It's going to feel so natural. It won't feel overwhelming or underwhelming. It's going to feel so natural. It feels so natural, so beautiful, and so powerful at the same time. Okay, it's like the garden and the field. It's like there's contrast, and yet it's all that wealthy energy, that quality energy. My goodness. Well, group number 4, I could go on and on. However, this is so beautiful, and thank you for being such a beautiful, powerful, loving being, and an attractive being that you are. Because whatever it is you're attracting, you're also um, the attractor of it. You're the attractor and the attractee, and the receiver. It's like the giver and the receiver, the strengthener of the energy. I know that came out all wrong. However, there's also a message in that too. It's like no matter what you do, even if it feels like it's not being expressed right, it is. Like There's something here about not being so hard on yourself and being really neutral with yourself. Okay, so there's no more working towards a better future. You are creating a better future. Okay, and that's what makes you so attractive. So just remind yourself of that. You know, focus on the love, focus on the compassion. The Queen of Cups, she's like, oh, it's okay. You know, don't cry over spilt milk. We all make mistakes. You know, it's no big deal. Like there's a releasing here of that. And the King of Cups having compassion, like, you know, we're all just human. And I don't know, there's something here for you that is it's interesting. It's almost like an energy that doesn't want me to stop talking or letting you go. I feel like there's a message here as well that whatever is truly meant for you is always attracted to you. There's nothing you could ever do wrong to change that, and vice versa. Okay, whatever you're attracted to, it's just like, you know, this dream of working towards a better future. You wouldn't feel the attraction to it if it wasn't meant for you. And if you're feeling the attraction to it, it's feeling the attraction to you as well. So you're there, you're really being given this, there's like an energy here of being able to take action in your own physical reality that really solidifies it. Okay, so know that that's what makes you so attractive. You know, you're willing to take action towards a better future, and that's such a beautiful quality. Wealth. Okay, so thank you for being you. I am going to end the message here. I truly hope it affirmed what you're feeling and just allowed you some guidance and insight moving forward. Thank you for being just so beautiful and amazing. Thank you all for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. Please do connect with me over on my social media and my Patreon. Those links are in the description box. And continue just being your amazing, attractive, wonderful self. And I'll look forward to the next messages that come through for us. And until then, sending all my infinite love as always. Peace.